Hey, welcome back to the channel, or if this is your first time, my name's Keely. I am a real estate agent here in Northeast Atlanta, covering the suburbs, mainly Gwinnett County, Forsyth County, and a couple other areas as well. But as promised, like the video is titled, we're going to talk today about a very sought after neighborhood here in Dacula, Georgia, which is located in Gwinnett County. Um, I'm a little biased towards this one because I do live here, but that also means I know a lot about it. So we are going to get right in and talk about Hamilton Mill. So Hamilton Mill is a very large community. It is made up of about 2,200 homes, which is absolutely massive. But what I love so much about that is that it encompasses several different price ranges. So we've got homes currently for sale looking closer to 450, 460,000, all the way up to 1.2 million, which is, as you know, a large range. So it's awesome because we have families that really want the community but cannot afford the high ticket price. And so they can get in early, maybe even do some upgrades and get some equity in their house and maybe bump up if they want to stay here. But having several different neighborhoods can be kind of confusing. So Hamilton Mill encompasses a lot of little subdivisions inside of its community or hometown community. That is what they call it. So 2,200 homes, massive, crazy big, but affordable, can be affordable. So a little bit about the neighborhood too. We do have a golf course, which you don't get access to as just paying a part of the HOA when you live here, but you can become a member, and these membership levels change just like any other golf course does. So I know that there are prices that are closer to $39 a month and they go up to $399 a month. Or like $5,000 annually. So there's a lot of different options if you do want to be in this neighborhood to be a golfer and have that. Just know that will be a separate cost from the original and normal HOA, which is going to encompass a lot of other amenities. But it's a private golf course. It's a great golf course, 18 holes. And honestly, anybody that's come here has loved it. I know people come and visit it when they don't live here. So something to think about if you are looking for a golf course community. This is a great one for honestly really decent prices. I know some private golf courses and communities are going to cost 500 plus a month, but membership options here are great. And I will attach the link here in the description below. So if you're looking, you want to know what that costs, there'll be a link so you can kind of see it break down, send an email, and go from there. But as far as the HOA goes, when you're talking about the other amenities, it's going to be a cost right now in 2025, beginning of 2025, we're looking at $1,200 a year. So when you're shopping for a house here, just make sure that you are budgeting for your HOA costs about $100 a month. And of course, that can fluctuate, but for now in 2025, that is what the cost is. With that, you do get some great amenities that are honestly, I don't know of a neighborhood that has these amenities accessible to homeowners. So you do have a clubhouse that you can rent out for fairly cheap. So it's honestly really great if you're doing parties, reunions, you want to get people together and not be in your house. The clubhouse is very, very nice, very well maintained, and like I said, very affordable. So that's something that's available to you if you live here. There are two pools, which is awesome because the neighborhood's so big. So if you live towards the front of the neighborhood, closer to Hamilton Mill Parkway and Brazelton Highway, you have some tennis courts up there. You have the pool, and this pool has an amazing slide that the kids always love. And both pools do have like a kiddie area, which is nice because as a mom of three little ones, when we go to the pool, we don't have to worry about like holding them in the water all the time. Like they love to run around and kind of do like the splash pad thing. So that's a super cool amenity. We've got tons. They have 14 tennis courts and 6 pickleball courts. So sometimes they get full, but it's very rare that if you're looking to do that, that you'll have something to do and you'll be able to go over there and just enjoy those and not feel like with 2,200 homes, they really try to accommodate enough space for everybody. And I do think you can reserve those as well. And then you've got a lighted basketball court, a like beach volleyball setup, which love seeing people out there playing all the time. And across the street, there's like a green field that's also lighted, where people do like soccer, go out there and play kickball, like just a fun place for everybody to gather. And if you're looking for a community that's like super involved and always has something going on, this is really the place for you. I mean, there's a lot of things when you go on like the Facebook page, you can kind of get a gist of what they offer as well. So I know coming up soon, they're doing like a dueling pianos night, which is super fun. Those things you have to get tickets for. There's some stuff you have to pay for, but they also do a lot of free events as well. I've seen them do like a jigsaw puzzle competition we did last year. We lost. Somebody did really good, like did it really fast. It was awesome, but it was super, super fun and it was free. They always do pictures with Santa. They have basketball leagues. I know that my husband's done like the men's basketball league. It's been a great way to meet people. They do the fall festivals there. They have a farmer's market out in one of the parking lots of the pools every week, which is super fun to go and get like some fresh fruits and vegetables, jams, all that kind of thing. So it's just always really involved. There's always something to do. There is a way to come move into this massive neighborhood, but not feel like you don't know anybody. And it can feel so overwhelming when there's that many homes in a place to feel like you're ever going to meet anybody and kind of find your people. So, really diving in and going to these events are awesome. I know they do like poker nights, bingo, they have so many things. They do pool parties when the pools open up. So, just honestly, you never run out of things to do. And I know a lot of people coming here are families. So people are worried a lot about like school districts. We are in one of the top rated school districts as well. So Mill Creek High School, Puckett's Mill, Osborne, like there's amazing schools. And I do know like our kids go to Buford. There's some other kids in the neighborhood that go to Buford as well. So for reference with that drive, the drive can be a little bit long because we do get some traffic right here on like Brazelton Highway close to the interstate, but it's also really nice because if you're going towards Atlanta, going to the airport, and you need to get over there, super accessible. It might take you 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, honestly. It's probably like a mile and a half to get to the interstate and go straight to Atlanta. So your accessibility to major highways, also to go like north towards Gainesville or towards the mountains, we're right here. So just an amazing opportunity to be in a place where you can really access like everywhere you want to go that's around you. Um, we're not far from the Mall of Georgia. There's a nice little back way to get there that I love to take. So if you need to go shopping, that's close. We've got a Publix, we've got a Walmart, we've got a Kroger, lots of local restaurants, great nail salons, just literally anything that you could think of, it is around here. It's a prime area. It's a great area. Like I said, with great schools. So lots of things going on here, and I'm going to stop talking about it. But if you have any questions about the neighborhood in particular, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help. But now I'm going to dive in and share my screen with you so I can just show you where we kind of stand with like the lower end priced houses, do like a middle price and jump up to the more expensive homes and see what you're looking to get in this area and how much money you need to get there. So let's dive into that and we'll talk about these properties and what you can see as far as features go in the homes. Okay, so as promised, we're going to jump kind of into the actual inventory that we're looking at right now. And we are currently in January of 2025. So active right now, we've got 10 properties for sale. And you can see that they really range in price like we talked about. So we're going to start at the lowest priced home and see kind of what you can get when you're looking closer to that $500 $400 to $500,000 range. And then we'll jump up like tiers. And so you can kind of see the difference of where you're going to find yourself when you're looking in your budget. So we'll start with 1510 Ridge Mill Terrace is $465,000. We've got 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and it's been on the market for quite some time. It's kind of nice to see this map actually. So you'll see Hamilton Mill Parkway here. The house is here. And this actually is where you're going to find one of the pools, and this is parking for like tennis courts. So, four-way stop here, and your house is literally super close to the little stocked lake river we talked about, and then the pool. So, you're close to the pool that's on like the back side. So, we'll open that. So, built in 1996, pretty common. A lot of homes in the neighborhood are going to be between like 95 and early 2000s build, and you can tell when things haven't been updated. So a lot of these homes that are priced a little bit lower, they do maybe need some upgrades. But we're looking at on 0.31 acres, so a little under half an acre, 2,100 square feet. But like I said, we're sitting days on market are pretty high right now, and that's reflective of the market as well. And see like the HOA costs we talked about here. And then I just wanted to show some pictures so you can kind of tell. So at 465, you're getting, two-car garage, beautiful home in the front, looks great, looks well maintained, just obviously looks like it's from the 90s. Nice flat driveway. Just to give you an idea what you're looking at. So we've got some carpet, we've also got some hardwood. Looks like we've got like some textured ceilings, which can definitely add some age to a home. You've got that like light blue color. So to me, like if you wanted something that was a smaller property, but you wanted the amenities, this is a great opportunity to get in. Some updated fixtures, hardwood floors. This color is very, very prevalent here. Like this is like that 90s, 2000s hardwood color that's huge, but you could always refinish that. So you're going to have, a little bit of a dated kitchen as far as the countertops go, probably original, if not updated once. Nice appliances, some tile throughout. Looks like they have some crown molding on the side, which is nice. Those textured ceilings really just age homes. But, it's a typical starter home. So at 2,100 square feet, you've got your living room, your fireplace set up. You're going to have your bedrooms upstairs. So I think it's pretty nice. Obviously, maybe the pictures could be a little bit better. And so that's one reason it might be sitting. But you've got your master double doors into the bathroom. You've got a double vanity, separate tub, sink situation. A lot of showers I feel like look like this in the houses that haven't been updated. And this was like obviously such a 90s thing as well. Got to get that out of here. Great closet. So I mean, you can tell there's updating that needs to be done, but it's not horrible. It's totally reasonable. But this is what you're looking at when you're going to be in the lower range, and this is the lowest price home right now. So I'll give you a little bit of idea. Got a little bit of a backyard. This is a great example. This is the pool that is closest to this house, so you can see we do have lifeguards. You see the pool, like this is a kiddie area back here behind the pool. So you have this huge pool, and then you also have like an area for the kids, which is super nice. It's another view of the pool, some tennis courts, and this is a view of the clubhouse that we talked about earlier, the gym that we talked about, and the pool again. So good idea just to show you kind of the lower end, and we'll jump up and look at the like mid tier. So let's jump up. Let's jump up to like 7. Let's see. Maybe we should just jump up to 800. Let's do the 715 because now we're jumping from 3 bedrooms to 5 bedrooms. So, give you an idea of where this is. Hamilton Mill Parkway. Let's see. This is Jim Moore, which is kind of like on the backside. So this is going to be your pool that we talked about before with the rivers up here. You're going to drive down a little bit. So these are Hamilton Mill neighborhoods. And then you're going to drive in here. 17 is going to be back here. So see the jump in size. We were at, I think, like 20, 21, 2,200 square feet. The other house, we're now at 5,200 square feet with 5 bedrooms. So at 715, same kind of size yard. Like I said, bigger house. And now you're going to get into the basement. So when you jump up from your lower tier, like your mid tier, high tier, you're going to see a lot more basements. If you're looking for an unfinished or a finished basement, you're going to be closer to 700 plus. So here we are with this one. You've got 3,600 square feet, and the basement itself is going to be 1,600 plus a little bit more that's unfinished. So let's jump into some pictures so you can see too. This is totally the Hamilton Mill feel. You've got a lot of houses that are doing, have like the hardy plank, or we have some that have stucco, and then a lot of brick. Okay, so landscaped backyard is pretty. You've got a front porch. screaming early 200s, early 2000s here with the hardwood floors, which by the way are super easy to refinish, which would be a great project to add some equity and value as well. You've got those older paint colors and those 2000s, 90s fixtures. So you can see you're going to have some age in these houses that are still on the mid tier, not higher end yet. High ceilings. You've got a great walkway there. So your kitchen does look like it's original, easy to update, like an island, something like that. You got an informal dining space, little coffee desk nook there. We have one at our house we love. Let's see. So you got your kitchen. Just scroll through pretty quickly and see what you're looking at. So lots of wallpaper going on usually in these houses too. Um, it was just a 90s thing. It was a vibe. It was a vibe at one time. High ceilings in your master. Looks like the carpet's like that older carpet, not like super updated. And then you've got your wallpaper throughout the master bath. So you can see that these houses still need updating, but you're buying something that's really big. I mean, 5,000 square feet is a crazy, massive property. You've got your Jack and Jill. Okay, so here's your basement. So this basement is finished, but does have a drop ceiling. So not going to add as much value as one that does not have a drop ceiling, but you do have plenty of space. I mean, you've got 1,300 square feet down here to work with, which is awesome space. More wallpaper. So you can see it's a basement, but it's giving the basement feel. So if you want something that doesn't feel like a basement, it feels like a third floor, we're going to get into something that's a little bit higher priced that you can see. So not much yard to work with, but you've got some landscaping, you got a nice deck. You've got a little patio, concrete patio off of the basement as well. Okay. So you've got 2-car garage. We're not into the 3-car garages yet. Once you jump into, okay, here's another example. This is actually the pool with the slide that's towards the front of the neighborhoods. You've got your pickleball courts there in the back, and then you've got all your tennis courts. So great little picture here so you can see that awesome pool. All right, so let's jump up. We'll do the 800s, and then we'll jump up to the 1.2, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, so let's do 1741 Mulberry Lake for 820. So this house looks like it is going to be on the other side of where the lake is. Yeah, so here's that fully stocked lake, and the houses here are going to have the view of the lake, and then you're going to be on the other side here. So 6 bedrooms. We were at 5 on the other one. We're now at 6 bedrooms, built in 98, 3,000 square feet, and then an additional 1,100 finished in the basement. So this will be a good idea of like how we are kind of changing between like 700 to 800,000. Okay, so it looks like we might have, so we got the 3-car garage I talked about, so that adds a little bit of value as well. So floors look like they've been refinished or they're still a little bit newer. Light fixtures still aged a little bit. You get a large dining room, sitting room. Ooh, love that tub. So you can see that things have been updated. You don't have like an older tub there. It's a nice tub that they put there. I feel like a little bit more updated. Some built-ins, so that's more of a higher end kind of build finish that you'll see. And then dated appliances, so the kitchen could totally be redone, absolutely original. So, you're still, once we get up into like the 900, $1 million properties, you'll see like a newer finish there typically. Okay, so big laundry room. They made like a mud room there. That's super cute. And then we've got bedrooms. Carpets look good. I'm going so fast. Sorry, so more of an updated bathroom. Love those floors. You've got a sitting area in the master here. So master's a little bit bigger. That's a selling point. They did like an office in there. That's smart. A little extra space. Storage. Okay, so your bathroom's still dated. That's something to think about. You can see that those gold finishes, and then you have a separate tub. So you've got a dated bathroom still at this price. Nice closet system in here, and then your basement. Okay, so we've got the finished basement. So you can see when we jump from like 700 to 800,000, you have a little bit of a nicer basement layout. So they're doing like a hangout vibe down here. They've got games. They've got the really nice bar here for entertainment. I think this one also has movie theater. So kind of started to take that movie theater vibe. You could obviously do something else here without that TV and do like a projector, but you have a bedroom with a bathroom in the basement as well. So it's great for teenagers, guests, that kind of thing, to be really separate from everybody else. That's super nice. Nice storage in their 3-car garage, and you've got a pool. So now you can see kind of what's like setting us apart from that 700,000. We've got a pool, which adds immense value. I mean, that pool definitely costs a good amount of money. It looks like a nice pool with a hot tub, potentially, little fire pit. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell kind of how we're jumping up here. So you've got the hot tub pool combo for right above 800,000. Fireplace outside, nice covered patio in the back to enjoy with your pool. So clearly a great house. Okay, so there's your difference between jumping up a little bit to 820. Let's see. And then let's have for funsies, let's jump up to 1.2 million, 2297 Hamilton Mill Parkway. So now we're on like that main road. So here's Brazelton Highway we were talking about, and here is the other pool up here. So right by the light up here, you're gonna have more tennis courts and pools. So you're gonna be right down the road from that. Jump into 6 bedrooms, 7,900 square feet. So we're almost at 8,000 square feet. So of course you can see the difference there too. 159 per square foot is not bad. Newer build, 2007. We're getting out of the 90s a little bit. It's a little bit of a newer home. 0.6 acres. And of course you can see here your basement is pretty big. So you've got a large basement, and we'll see kind of what that looks like here. Let's pull this up. So nice curb appeal. You've got a lot of that stone and brickwork. You have the 3-car garage that I mentioned. You got a lot of patios through your basement, and you're on the golf course. So it's kind of, price you pay for the golf course view. You've got great iron doors at your front, which is going to look a little bit more luxury. You see the ceiling detail too. Like you'll notice that like all these houses have different builders and different phases. So you'll tell like how a builder did things versus another builder, which also will justify the price a little bit. Built-ins. So kind of those dated colors. A nice sitting room with the fireplace, dining room. Kitchen is beautiful. Mudroom. Large kitchen, 2 islands it looks like. Sink in both islands, that's nice. It's like a screened-in porch with the fireplace. So a little bit dated with the lights there. Master's large, a little bit newer. You can tell that they don't have like the gold finishes in the bathroom anymore. Large closet. It's a large second bedroom with its own. Looks like it has double sinks like a Jack and Jill. Ceilings. So you can tell like newer countertops. You don't have that old feel. Modern finished basements. They came in and obviously refinished this basement. You've got a full kitchen here almost. And you have a nice pool table. So great entertaining space in the basement. You got a bedroom in the basement, a large bedroom in the basement, washer and dryer in the basement as well. Okay, so you can tell like really a difference in like the 800 to 1.2 million, right? You've got a lot more to do in the basement. You've got the full kitchen set up. I mean, it's huge. It's literally a second home down here. Was it like 3,000 square feet? You got a storage room. I mean, huge. They did great with the basement. Super modern bathroom down here in the basement. Looks like they have a sauna, built-in sauna, super nice. Storage room in there, and you're on the golf course. So you can really tell the jump in price here, right? So it's kind of crazy because you could be at the 400,000 and live in the same neighborhood. You're in Hamilton Mill, but it's a completely different home. It's kind of crazy. That's also another reason why it can be really difficult to work with an agent that doesn't understand the different neighborhoods and doesn't understand the value in like pulling comparable properties from one neighborhood to the next. And I'll explain why. So a neighborhood like Hamilton Mill can be hard to really comp out and get like a good list price when you're not working with someone that understands that every neighborhood and phase has a different builder, so there's different value. The price per square footage is going to look different. An example of when I ran into this when I sold a property, one neighborhood where the comps are gonna lay really between like 800 and 900,000, and it was a VA loan. The appraisal came in $60,000 less than what we were under contract for, and I remember going through this appraisal because I just felt like that was way off. I was like, I've got strong comps, like where's the disconnect here? There ended up being a couple mistakes in the appraisal, which is why we were able to get a new value. But we looking at the comps were literally from two neighborhoods over where the comps were going to lay between like 500 and 700,000, and that created a huge gap in the price and caused an issue where we were literally so short on the appraisal and the deal was falling apart. By justifying the fact that these neighborhoods are not the same, even though they're all encompassed in Hamilton Mill, you get appraisers that don't know that, or an appraiser that maybe is doing a desk review and they're not going to the homes and seeing the quality of the build, seeing the finishes, seeing what really sets every house apart, and knowing that this neighborhood had this builder higher end luxury versus this builder, which was like more of the starter home. So I was able to pull appropriate comps that were on the same street, if not the next street over. And we got the value up to the purchase price and totally saved the deal. So I would say it's 100% imperative that you work with somebody that at least has sold in the neighborhood or is aware of how this neighborhood works and can represent you in a way that's going to get you top dollar for your home, or represent you if you're buying in this neighborhood and know what the house is worth and what you should be paying for it, and protect you when it comes to the appraisal as well. Because you don't want a low appraisal and put less value on your home. That can give you issues when you go to resell if you ever do leave. So, yeah, if you need an agent that knows Hamilton Mill, that knows the area surrounding us, and you just want somebody that's familiar and has been here and has done that and lived here, I would love to talk to you. I'd love to help you. Love to just chat about any future goals you have, or if there's another neighborhood you have questions about that's in the area, I would absolutely love to talk to you. And a couple links down below, you can find my information, how to reach me. You can do a contact form. You can always text or call me. Tons of ways to get a hold of me, but I would love to talk to you and set up a time that we can maybe meet or just get to know each other. But thanks so much for tuning in, and hope to see you guys next time in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and I hope I'm able to connect with you soon. Bye.